Hi there, my name's Dale and I'm one of the planners here at Modulus. So one of the questions we always get asked is what actually is financial planning? And one of the other things that people often ask us is how can I make sure that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm on track? So the purpose of this video is to let you have a go at doing your own financial plan to make sure you're going to be okay. So I can't take full credit for this. I first saw this done by a guy called David Jones, who is the head of the UK and Ireland advisory group at Dimensional Fund Advisors. So let's begin. So your life's dictated by four things when it comes to your finances. The first thing is what you earn, and then that gets divided three ways. The first thing is what you spend. That's how much your lifestyle costs, how much living, cooking, eating, the heating in the house, your holidays, everything comes under that. The next thing is what you own. So that's going to be the money that you have in the bank account, in your savings, and investments. It could be in property, whatever it is that basically you own. And the final thing is what you owe. So that is mortgage is the big one. It's going to be loans, credit card debts, car loans, the things like that. So whatever you earn goes three ways. It goes towards your lifestyle. It goes towards paying off your debts. And it goes towards whatever you own. So once you've figured that out, you have to see what does the future look like. So your action plan is going to look something like this. We've still got what we earn. We've still got what we spend. We've still got what we own. And we've still got what we owe. Except going forward, we want to keep whatever we spend pretty much the same in our lifestyle. What we're putting towards what we own, we want that to be the bulk of your money going towards what you own. And ideally, as little as possible, possibly no money at all going towards what you owe. So that is what we call your action plan and what's going to get you to where you want to go. So let's move on to the fun part now. Whenever it comes to retiring, what we have here, your earnings, which will probably have stopped because you're no longer working. What you owe, hopefully you'll have paid that off by now. So all you'll have left here is what you own and what you spend. And the key is you need to make sure you have enough from what you own to be able to afford your lifestyle. And this is where it gets even trickier. So if we imagine your life like a graph, we've got you here aged, let's say 30, it could be younger. We have death, so let's say age 100, and we're going to say you're going to retire at 65. So how most people's life works is what they own increases up until the time they retire, and then they take a large chunk and then they use the rest of it to fund their lifestyle and slowly deplete what they have. So obviously in this plan it looks like a very smooth journey, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. So what it actually will look like might be like this, with what you own going up and down as different things happen in life. And then whenever it comes to spending, again, it'll go up and down. Hopefully you won't run out of money before you die, but similarly, we don't want you to have so much money left over when you die, but there's things you could have done that you didn't think you could afford to. So there's two things here. There's two types of risk involved here. Before we retire, it's what we call your if risks. After you retire, it's your when risks. Your if risks is what happens if you're unable to earn. So that's going to be if you're off sick for an extended period of time, what happens if something happens to you where you can never work again, or what happens if you're dead? What happens if you die and to your family, and how are they going to look after it? Similarly, everything that you own, if it's in investments, where it might grow, it might go up with markets, it could go down with markets, and that's going to happen, and we always have to keep an eye on that. And then the when risks. The big when risk is, when are you going to die? Nobody knows. And the key is making sure that what you own and what you have to live on doesn't run out before you die. And that's part of our job. We want to make sure that you can use everything that you have to live the best life that you possibly can without having to worry about running out of money. So if that's been of any use at all, hopefully you can get yourselves on the right track. But if things are getting a bit more complicated and you want to speak to us, please feel free to get in touch and we'll hopefully be able to help. See you soon.